Hey all, Hipper here. So today we are out in the New Jersey, so don't forget to subscribe if you like that ship. So I still haven't really made up my mind on the ship here. I mean, it's obviously a lot more accurate than Iowa, at least it feels like that. And I'm also running the New Jersey Commander, fully upgraded by the way. So I have the most accurate New Jersey that you can possibly have. And sure, it is accurate, but I mean, I still prefer to play something like Yamato more, because the shells just they just hit harder, I think, and I kind of feel that the accuracy is the same, really. So here you've probably seen this short here, but this is New Jersey just removing this Helena here, and I mean, usually I get lots of overpins on Helenas, but not this time here, and that guy was just removed here, like 90 seconds into the game. Now, a lot of people must have bought New Jersey because I see a lot of New Jerseys out there. And unfortunately, I also see a lot of broadsiding New Jerseys, as in, you know, I don't know, hundreds of them. Pretty much every New Jersey I see is sailing broadside, oblivious to, you know, the core mechanics of the game, like this guy here. And this generally awful gameplay in New Jersey has started to taint the ship in my mind. I mean, to me, it just starts to be like a bit of a potato ship that, you know, you'll be able to deal with pretty easily because it's usually sailed by people who just, you know, log into the game once every month, buy a new premium, play it, and find out they don't do really well, and then they log out again, and they wait till the next, you know, update. And I think that's what's happening a lot with New Jersey, because it's a battleship. People love battleships. It's not a German battleship, but it's still a battleship. And like, everybody loves a battleship, even if it costs $80 or whatever this thing costs. And whoops, that was pretty bad. So it's kind of like the mines of battleships, not the mine CE, but the new mines, where it's a ship that people buy because, you know, they think it's going to make them better at the game, but in reality, it's just it just makes them an easy target. And like I said, that kind of rubs off on the New Jersey's, I don't want to call it image, but, you know, it's kind of like stands in the game, and yeah, I'm afraid it'll be known as a little bit of a potato ship, which is a shame because it is quite good. I still don't know if it's worth the money, honestly. I thought it would be a lot more accurate than it really is, because of the improved Sigma that's on the actual premium ship, not so much because of the Commander. The Commander gives you a lot more Citadel damage, that's for sure. But is it worth $80 or whatever it is it costs for that extra Sigma? And if you have Yamato already, I'd say no, I don't think it is. I'm not a big American battleship player. I think I've played a handful of games in the ship, and I'm like, yeah, well, it feels like Iowa, and then I just, you know, don't play it again. And this is the last battle that I played, and I probably won't pick this ship up again, to be honest. I mean, it's not that it's bad or anything like that, but I just enjoy Yamato more, to be honest. So speaking of Iowa, there's one sitting out here, and he's in a pretty nasty spot there. He's, you know, he's angled towards the B cap, and he can defend both A and B. Well, in theory, he can, except that he's positioned himself in such a way that he's just gonna give away the A cap, just pretty much handing it to me on a silver platter, which is fine. And I'm kind of assuming once I come around this corner here, he's going to speed up and angle away from me, and that's fine. He's already doing it now. And that's okay, because I just want him away from this area here. And it may look like I'm going to, you know, chase this guy down, but I'm not. All I want to do now is move towards the B cap. And I'll do that, you know, just doing two things at the same time. Moving this way here, getting this Iowa over to the, you know, the red part of the map. So we don't have to worry about incoming shells from this side. That's very important. That means that there will be no crossfires. I mean, I'm going to have a tough time sinking this guy because he keeps angling towards me, and I won't be able to actually do any huge damage. But as soon as I get around this island here, that's why I'm like taking forever. Then I'm going to actually, I'm not going to go full broadside, but I'm going to, you know, try to get as broadside as I can because I want to go to the B cap. I have no intentions of chasing this guy down because he's heading towards the corner of the map. So that's fine with me. He wants to take himself out of the battle. That's perfectly acceptable. I have no problems with that. And I see this so many times that when a battleship pulls this, the blue battleships, like they fall for it and they chase a battleship like this. And that's just the worst thing you can do. It's just taking your battleship out of the fight as well. And yeah, you could be running into a setup or an ambush or anything out there, so don't do it. So battleship battles being so boring, we're just going to skip ahead 2 minutes here because nobody wants to watch me, just reposition from A to B. And you can see that other battleship is taking the bait. He's like, oh, God, go out there, shoot things. Like, no, go in and take the caps. Do not chase these guys out there in the middle of the ocean. That's a waste of time and effort and resources, and it's just a losing play, really. We were lucky there that the carrier was spotted just for a second, long enough to get a nice citadel. Not enough damage, if you ask me. That was a pretty good shot, but what can you do? So we gotta get this B cap here, because the Iowa has taken himself completely out of the battle. And it's going to be a long time before he can actually move in. So we're going to use that time to actually grab this cap. So to get back to the value question of the ship here. Is the ship worth it? I don't know. Like the commander is definitely worth it. You're giving up a little bit of accuracy to do 20% more citadel damage, which I definitely think is more than worth it. I think she's overpowered New Jersey. I think it's a ridiculous commander. But now she's here, and we have to make, the best of it. The ship itself, it is more accurate, but is it accurate enough to warrant, $80 in doubloons? That's another question. It's close, I'd say. If it was a little bit cheaper, I wouldn't have a problem. I mean, I know I got the ship for free, but I used to pay for everything in this game here, and I don't know. I probably wouldn't have bought it if I was just, myself out there, because 1, I don't play battleships that much. 2, I don't play American battleships pretty much at all. And 3, it's just not very interesting, really. It's kind of like a Missouri. That's also has absolutely no interest for me. And, like I said a few times now, I just enjoy the Yamato more. I like the harder hitting shells, and I like the fact that really nothing can, do anything against incoming Yamato shells. If you don't get citadels, you're going to get really nice penetrations, no matter what you do, really. And it's just more satisfying, really. I still think that this New Jersey here, it doesn't give me the performance that I'm looking for. I know it's tier 7, but I'm still a little bit displeased. And he started moving again there. That was a pretty good shot, but I thought he was going to keep sitting still, but yeah, there you go. So we now got the B cap, and that's the reason we're going to win this battle here. Because I didn't follow that battleship out to, no man's land out there, because there's no reason to do that when, you're 1 cap behind. Why would you do that? It doesn't make any sense. And then now this Iowa has to push in. And I'm making a mistake here. I was pretty sure that this destroyer out here would be able to finish off this Iowa here. So I'm moving over towards the cruiser over here on the side. And that's, my mistake, because you cannot count on anyone but yourself in this game here. And that destroyer just misses completely with every single torpedo at, I believe he's 8 kilometers, or even less from that battleship there. So that was a mistake. I will admit that, but we're gonna get this guy here. So now I'm in a pretty nasty spot here where I can get shot at the carrier, the battleship, and the cruiser. And it's my own fault. Definitely, I should not have put my trust in my destroyer. Big mistake. Like I said, you cannot trust anyone in this game here. Even a destroyer that has a battleship dead to rights in open water. You cannot. So that's a lesson, and we've learned it. Thank you. And let's move on. So I'm gonna get deleted here in a minute, but it doesn't matter. I've taken the B cap. That's all I really wanted in this game here. And now I'm gonna get torped by the carrier and shot at the battleship and burned by the Kutuzov or whatever it is, and that's fair enough. So I'm also going full broadside here. I want to take out that eye over there, get him out of the game for the very least, but he just gets off his salvo just before me, and yeah, whatever, what can you do? Still, 182,000 damage, and you know, we took 2 caps, A and B, in a battleship, so that's pretty good. So, New Jersey, I don't know. If you know some guys who play a lot of American battleships, ask them what they think, if you think you should buy it. I'm still on the fence. I don't really know if this ship is really worth it. But yeah, ask around would be my best, guess. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. See you out there.